guys, what's up? My hair looks like shit, but I'm going to show you the funnel that works, man. The funnel that will bring and wake up those people who are already in your audience. People in your audience waiting to pay their money. They don't know where to put their money, right? You have to give them the idea in their mind of, oh shit, why haven't this guy told me before that I can pay him $3,000 to give me this in return? So that's the thing that we should focus on. So this is the funnel. It's pretty simple, but it's very, very powerful, and it helped me close $3,000 client with my client, right? My client. Okay, so it's very simple. So we've got this is simple funnel: eyeballs, YouTube, questionnaire, and then booked calls. Right? That's very simple. Now, what we need to focus on is Instagram first, right? I'm going to tell you why Telegram and then YouTube. So Instagram or TikTok or whatever short format social media, you need to know that the people who are engaged with you on a short form content social media are not really engaged. They are engaged by maybe, let's say, 20%, right, of what we need. But the Instagram and TikTok have 30 seconds to 1 minute videos. And those videos usually attract those who scroll, dopamine junkies, and those who just scroll. They're not really interested. They didn't really choose to go and watch your reel. They just were scrolling and then had the reel on their feed. And basically that's, some of them will be interested. If they like the video, they might follow you, they might comment, etc. Right? So Instagram having, you could say that 100,000 followers on Instagram equals 10,000 followers on YouTube. It's that powerful on YouTube. And then we've got Telegram. Telegram is more of an intimate experience, and I'm going to go really deep on Telegram because Telegram is the game that not everybody is using. There are some people who are using it with a vocal message framework that works amazingly, man. It works amazingly. A lot of people are like, but we tried it, but you shut up. You didn't try it. You didn't try it properly, man. You didn't try it properly. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to have Instagram, Telegram in place, and then YouTube. Okay, so with your Instagram, you send people to Telegram, right? So let's say you've got a reel, send the people to Telegram. Okay, and then from that, like the people on your Telegram and on your Instagram, send them to YouTube. It's always the other way around. You can basically choose how to do that, but the goal here is to trigger them properly. You need to trigger the people properly and wake them up. You take them to YouTube. Why? Because Telegram has Reels. Okay, Instagram has Reels. Okay, they spike interest. Then you put a CTA, you send them to Telegram. And then on Telegram, you have vocal messages. And then on Telegram, with the vocal messages, you can post, when you post a YouTube video, you post it on Telegram and tell the people who already had a bit of an intimate relationship with you to go watch the YouTube video. And what YouTube does, since it's 10 minutes long, 15 minutes long, for someone to give you 10 minutes long, 10 minutes and 15 minutes worth of his time, it means he is engaged with you. That's the highest potential client there is. All right. So this is how you should focus on all of this. And then basically, if you're selling something, you do a YouTube VSL. YouTube VSLs do not have to be salesy, right? The YouTube VSL can be, hey man, basically you give information, you give tips, etc., and then at the end you send them to your funnel. You send them to a questionnaire funnel, right? Because sometimes, especially if you're selling a high ticket, you don't want a 14-year-old wasting your time hopping on a call, because that happens with me a lot, right? With my clients, etc. I hop on a call with a 14-year-old who doesn't even have $10 in his pockets, and he's hopping on a call for a potential $3,000 package, right? So in the questionnaire, you just ask questions like, what is your job? How old are you? Why do you want to do this? Where do you live? Especially where do they live, right? Like, for example, I'm Algerian, I'm from North Africa. I wouldn't ask someone from Algeria to pay $3,000 worth of coaching. That's impossible, right? The minimum wage is about $250, right? And then you've got the potential client, and then you can hop on a call, booked call, etc. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so we go back to this one. So you got eyeballs, Instagram, right? And then Telegram, and then YouTube, questionnaire, booked call. Okay, you got the booked call. Very, very important. Now, how do we trigger those people and wake them up through our medias that we have? So we choose the first medium, which is Telegram, right? On Instagram, you already spike their interest. You send them from Instagram to Telegram, right? You put a CTA on every reel. Hey, check my Telegram. I have more intimate stuff to share, more intimate information to share, right? Or free information to share on my free Telegram. So the Telegram game, all you need is a vocal message framework. People are going to be like, yeah, but vocal messages, I tried them. But you didn't try them properly, man. You didn't try them properly. You weren't very into it. So here is the way you can structure it, okay? So you've got chatting vocals, right? You've got high value vocals, and you've got engagement vocals. So chatting vocals is, for example, you wake up in the morning, you send a vocal message, hey, good morning, guys. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Today I'm going to do this. I'm going to do workout. You can be very transparent with them, and transparency create more trust and therefore more sales for you as a content creator. Sorry. So basically, it's a yapping vocal, a chatting vocal. Hey, people, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm fasting today, blah, blah, blah. Okay? That's the first type of vocal message you should be sending. You can send one or two per day, right? And then high value vocals. High value vocals, you're still chatting a little bit, but you give maybe a big gem, a big piece of information that will hit home, an epiphany worthy piece of information. And that what that's going to do, even though, for example, here's the psychological benefit behind it. When you're chatting, when we're talking about chatting vocals, okay, people are going to be like, yeah, he's just talking about his life. They do connect with you. but the second time you post another chatting vocal, but in the middle of it, you give a gem. You give a very high value information. And then what that does, people are going to be hooked. They're going to be like, if I don't listen to him yapping, he might say something interesting in the middle of a 2-minute vocal message, right? Voice note. That's why this works. So it increases engagement, right? And it warms them up. It nurtures the leads, right? It nurtures the leads. And then you've got engagement vocals. With engagement vocals, they work like magic because let's say, for example, you've got 2 video ideas, right? The first, okay, let's say you're confused on what to film. You go to your people in Telegram and tell them, hey, people, I've got 2 video ideas. React with a heart for video A, react with a flame for video B. And then the one that you react with the most, you just film it and post it. That way you will understand, it's a bit of a market research in real time. That way you will understand how those people or your audience, what the audience wants, and you include them, so you engage them, and that the engagement is to the roof. And then that's a bonus. Before posting the video, what you do to warm them up and to keep them hooked, you tell them, hey people, this video is amazing. I put so much sauce. I'm going to talk about this. And then when you say that, you basically keep teasing them and telling them, for example, send a small part, like a 30 seconds of that video or 10 seconds of that video, you saying something controversial that's going to spike their interest. And then every 30 minutes you tell them, people, in 1 hour I'm going to post it. In 30 minutes I'm going to post it. And then in 15 minutes I'm going to post it. In 10 minutes I'm going to post it. People, I posted it. And then when you post it, here is the magic, why engagement works in your favor. This is why on Telegram is very important, by the way, because you own your audience. On Instagram, you kind of own them, but if you lose the Instagram, you lose everyone. And on YouTube, you don't even know who's following you, right? But on Telegram, you know them, you can message them. But what you can do, you tell them, hey, people, I posted, I want everybody who's listening to this vocal message. I'm going out of breath, man. Out of breath. Sorry. So what they do, they would go, right? You tell them to go comment, like and share, and tell them, even if you don't know what to comment, just put a heart or a flame, or put the word king, or G. What that does, imagine there you have 500 people in your Telegram, and then 100 of them will always comment. Imagine getting always 100 comments. That will increase the reach, and you will get more views for your YouTube as well. The algorithm will work in your favor. So that's how it works. This is very, very important. So this is the Telegram game. Now the YouTube game that will work. So basically, the Telegram game is what helps me close $3,000 paying clients, because they are connected with you. This is the key. So YouTube, the way you should do it is, okay, on YouTube, mention Telegram always in the beginning, or in the middle, or at the end of the video. Very simple. Mention testes. When I say testes, it's not testicles. I mean, I mean testimonials, right? It's just I just didn't have the space here to write it all, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just in a hurry and to prepare this diagram or flowchart. And then hidden VSLs. This is key. So let's say, for example, you want to post a video that has tips, like really good tips. Make it into a VSL. Include testimonials on it, right? Like mention testimonials and put a CTA at the end. What that does, it will create more trust, and people will see the results. And the more your audience sees the results that you bring to other people, the more they are willing to pay. And this VSL shouldn't be very salesy. You just tell them basically, people, I'm going to talk about this topic. Let's say, for example, you're talking about fitness, right? This is how I helped three of my clients keep the weight off and lose fat and keep that fat off. And here are their pictures, blah, blah, blah. And then right after, give the information. You're not just selling, right? You give the information, give them the tips, give the information and sell the implementation. And then at the end, you tell them, hey, people, right, if you want to work with me, here's a link, blah, blah, blah. I'll be ready working with you and everything, right? This is how you trigger people properly. Now I'm just going to go to a Google Doc that I prepared. Let's hope this works. Yeah. Let's hope you can see me now. I don't know why my PC is a bit slow. Anyways, all right. So here you go. So you go, how to show your existing audience where to put $3,000 because, what did I write? Yeah. Oh, shit, man. How to show your existing audience where to put $3,000, because trust me, they do not know yet, right? They don't know. They don't know where to put $3,000. Like when someone pays you $3,000, you're like, how did this motherfucker put $3,000 in me? How did it invest in me? But you're just showing them the way, right? Just showing them the way. Jordan Belfort said, in order to make money, you need to take it from your clients' pockets and put it in your pockets. I say that you need to show them the way, or give them the opportunity, or show them where to put the money, right? Because you're showing them, you're not being salesy about it. So all you need is to wake them up and trigger them properly. All you need is to wake them up and trigger them properly. Send them to YouTube to trigger them. Send them to Telegram to trigger them. Send them to Instagram to trigger them. Always trigger the interest. You want them to have this, oh shit, why didn't I know about this? I wanted to spend money on something that helps me in the future. So I'm going to spend it on this guy, right? On this content creator. So this is lead magnet video, blah, 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 right? So very important. Now, the first stage, okay? The first stage of all this, I've taken some, not cocaine, but caffeine. All right. So trigger your dormant audience properly. Show them missing opportunities. Trigger. With market research, you can find out the first trigger that will spark that connection in their head. Usually the first trigger, the best trigger, is a problem. right? When you use headlines, you should include the problems in them, not the solution. The solution comes after. So let's say, for example, you want to help people keep a healthy fat percentage. You don't say how to keep a healthy fat percentage. No, you say how to lose fat and keep it off of you if you still can't do it, if you find it difficult. Boom, that's a problem. That's a trigger. And then another trigger is, okay, in the middle of the video, you give the information, you give the gem. Okay, market research will also allow you to talk to them directly. Market research will allow you, because what I do with my content creator clients is I hop on calls with their audience to basically get information and data points in order to create and craft the offer, right? Give as many aha moments as possible. So in a video or in a content, give as many aha moments as possible. So second stage of that is give a very detailed step-by-step solution to the problem you triggered them with. Right after triggering them, give them that solution. Find the sweet spot that will keep them engaged, right? So find the sweet spot that will keep them engaged. So what do I mean by that is, for example, the length of the video, how they want to consume the content, etc. You will figure it out with market research. And if you can't do market research, you can just contact us, man, because it's basically very simple to do, but it takes a long time to do. Analyze the feedback on every video you put out to figure out what they want more of. Okay, so you analyze the feedback, see what they are engaged with, and then always optimize, right? These content creators make you think that they're doing random shit, but they're not doing random shit. And they make you think that they're working alone. No, they have a team doing everything on the back end, right? Which is what we do for content creators. Always give room for more in the next videos as a trigger, right? So always give room for more in the next videos as a trigger. You can give more and tell them, hey, I'll be talking about this in the next video, or give me a comment or leave a comment telling me what should I talk about next in the video. Always give room for more, okay? So use the pronoun you. I use bro, like I'm talking to you, you do this, you do that. Don't say guys, right? Sometimes I make that mistake, but yeah, you should focus on that. So third stage, okay, so funnel them to a free group, Discord, Telegram, WhatsApp, or school, all right? Use the vocals to create a link between you and them. So yapping vocals, value vocals, engagement, just like we talked about on the flowchart. Now, note, this is very important, very, very important. A lot of content creators get this wrong. Your audience wants to buy 20% for the program. So 20% they're interested in the program. They're like, yeah, this program will help me. But 80% for the idea of working with you. The idea of working with you, man, because they want to brag, all right? Whether that be to brag to others, if you are big enough, or they feel connected to you. It's either because they feel connected to you and they're like, I want to be friends with this guy. I want this guy to help me because I feel like this guy attracts me. This is the idea of the one-man niche, right? Because your niche is yourself, right? You are the niche of yourself, especially as a content creator. And to brag about others, let's say, for example, you work with like Mr. Beast coaches you on making content. You're going to brag to everybody. You're going to be like, pay $10,000 and then brag to everyone that you're working with him, right? So this is the effect. This is why you content creators are the most powerful people now on earth, and you can generate lots and lots and lots of money. I really hope this video helps. If you are interested, you can book a call with me. You can book a call with me and I will see how I help you, what you need with your content strategy, with your funnels, with your copywriting, etc. And then we can get you that $3,000 worth of paying client, right? So let me know. And I can only work with let's say for about 5 content creators at a time, because we're launching high ticket, so there's a lot of management on that. And yeah, man, so you're welcome. And if you don't want to work with me, you can just text me, man. Text me. Let's have a chat. Or even if you don't want to work with me, just book a call with me and have a chat. Maybe we can do a consultation or something like that. Okay? Cheers and have a good day.